ate the whole buffet before you got to it. Weight loss is a mental game. I was going through a heartbreak and I didn't know how to cope other than coping with food. I now eat to live. Hey y'all, it's Keela, better known as Keela Cherie. And today we're gonna talk about how to restart your fitness journey or start your fitness journey as someone who has stopped and started many times in the past. For a little background about me, I've lost 30 pounds, the same 30 pounds, 3 times. One time in 2017, one time in 2021, and again in 2023. This time I vowed to keep it off. I wanna share some ways on how I plan to keep it off, and hopefully you can too. This is my before, this is my after. I'm gonna give you 5 tangible tips to either start or restart your journey so that you don't have to start again. First things first, you need to remember that this is a lifestyle. When I first started working out, I was a sophomore in college and I just wanted to lose weight for spring break, baby. I was like, all right, January to March, I have 2 months to lose 15 pounds. And I did just that. But that same summer, I gained probably 25 pounds. Because I gave up. I wasn't really into the lifestyle. I was just trying to lose some weight before spring break. I was just trying to get fine for the beach. You know what I'm saying? You have to make this a lifestyle. The second time I lost weight, of course, I was more mature. I knew what I was doing. And the reason I gained the weight again is because life hit me. I was depressed. I was down and out. I was going through a heartbreak and I didn't know how to cope other than coping with food. And if you're like me in any of those situations, number one, if you're trying to lose weight for an occasion, cut it out. You're not losing weight for an occasion. You're losing weight for your life, not for a special event, a trip, a wedding. You're losing weight because you want to get down to a healthy weight. You're not losing weight. You're trying to get to a healthy weight. We have to change our mindset about that. You don't want to lose weight. You want to get to a healthy weight. And then if you're going through a tough time right now, first of all, my heart goes out to you, prayers and wishes all to you. But I need you to remember that weight loss is a mental game. You would not be able to lose weight if you're not there mentally. If you're stressed out, if you're depressed, if you have anxiety, it is very much harder. It is so much harder to lose weight when you're going through those trials and tribulations. So first things first, you have to get your mind right. Before you try to pick up any dumbbell, if you try to take any walk, if you're trying to get on Weight Watchers or whatever the girls are doing these days, your focus should be on your mental health and getting your mental right. And that kind of brings it all together that this is all a lifestyle. Your lifestyle revolves around your mental, physical, emotional, sometimes financial well-being. Which leads me into number 2. The second tip is to focus on portion control and eating the right things in moderation. When I was losing weight and I was going through the cycle of losing weight, losing weight, and gaining weight, I was so focused on not eating when I was losing weight, and when I wasn't worried about losing weight, I was eating whatever. That's not balance. So eating in moderation. Make sure you're meal prepping your meals at least Monday through Friday. Saturday, you might have a cheat meal. Sunday, you're having a moderate to healthy, somewhat healthy meal. It looks like getting, some salmon from your favorite restaurant. Instead of getting the mac and cheese and potatoes, you switch it out for maybe potato and green beans or broccoli. You want to make sure that you're swapping out those heavy starches, those heavy foods that usually give you the itis, for vegetables, for salads, for things that okay, this is going to make me feel better in the morning. That is what's most important. Now, if you want a mac and cheese once a month, that's fine because that's once a month. But if you're doing that every single day or even every weekend, you're not going to make any progress and you're also just going to gain weight over time. I saw this video on TikTok where this guy was explaining that if you eat a serving of chocolate chip cookies every single night, that's 300 calories times 365, which was like 24 pounds in 1 year gain. So you have to eat in moderation. You cannot just be eating ice cream every weekend. One weekend, cool. Every other weekend, maybe. But every weekend, no. So for me, I had an emotional eating problem. When I felt sad, I ate. When I was mad, I ate. When I was happy, I ate. I now eat to live. And it sounds kind of crazy to say like, oh, I'm eating to live, but literally I eat when I know, okay, I'm hungry or I'm hungry. It's in my mind or my stomach. And my mind is telling me, oh, wow, I haven't ate since 3 o'clock. It's 7. I need to eat something. In my stomach where, oh, my stomach is growling, I need to eat. It's called intuitive eating. You want to make sure you're intuitively listening to your body and eating when you're hungry, and then eating the right thing. So making sure you're getting the right amount of protein for your body goal, the right amount of carbs, the right amount of fats, because all those things are taken into consideration. Disclaimer, I am not a nutritionist. I am a personal trainer. However, I am not a nutritionist. I would say consult with your doctor, consult with your nutritionist on the things that you should be eating. Generally, you should be eating in moderation. And this is for long-term life. This is not just for the next 3 months, the next 6 months, the next year. This is long-term. Like, you're gonna want to eat in moderation all year round, not just before the summer or New Year's resolutions. You want to eat all year round in moderation. Let's say you're going to be going on vacation or even the holidays coming up. You know you're going to be eating heavier. You want to go ahead and make sure that you're eating very clean throughout the week leading up until that holiday or vacation. Because once you get out there, you don't want to already have ate the whole buffet before you got to it. To make sure that you're eating clean enough and you feel good about your choices that you're making later on. Number 3, you need to be incorporating some type of cardio. When I first started working out, I was on Instagram like the rest of us, you know, just listening to these bodybuilders, these fitness influencers, these personal trainers saying, you need to stop doing cardio, you need to be weightlifting. Well, for 2 years, all I was doing was weightlifting. Did some cardio, but I was weightlifting most of my time in the gym. For someone like me, I needed cardio. I didn't realize that until I started seeing the weight drop off with cardio. Now, I'm not saying go be a cardio bunny, but you need some form of cardio. Cardio is good for heart health. It keeps you lean, it keeps you in shape, and it just makes you feel better. You start sweating, you release those toxins, you just feel way better after you've done some cardio. Me personally, I love doing cardio. Some of my favorite cardio is walking, incline walking, sprinting, running, boxing, walking my dog, which sounds like I'm walking, but really I'm walking my dog. So some things I do on a weekly basis. On Monday, I might do some sprints. On Tuesday, I do Stairmaster. On Wednesday, I do sprints again. On Thursday, I'm running 2 to 3 miles. On Friday, I'm walking. On Saturday, I might run again. Now, this is a bit extreme. I like to do a lot of cardio. I like to just be active. So you don't have to do what I do. But there is something that I will never change in my routine, whether I'm doing sprints, Stairmaster, whatever. I'm always walking. I have a dog. And a lot of us have dogs, and a lot of us have kids. A lot of us just like being outside. I walk my dog for at least 30 minutes every single day. That is kind of like my cardio. The dog is basically walking me. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not into, you know, weightlifting or those Pilates classes or boxing or just anything that has anything to do with the gym, you can walk. I know people that have lost hundreds of pounds just by walking every single day. They may walk an hour, 2 hours a day, but if you just start with 30 minutes a day of walking, it will change your life. I promise you. And if it does not change your life, you can come back to this video and blow up my comments. But I personally think that walking is the best thing for anybody trying to lose weight or just maintain their weight. Number 4, and this might be unpopular. You really got to leave that alcohol alone, sis. And brother, let the liquor go. If you're gonna drink shots, tequila shots, vodka shots, leave that brown liquor alone. That brown is down. You don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing to do with it. You don't want nothing to do with it. I'll probably make a separate video on this, but I used to be a bartender and I learned a lot about the different liquors. Brown liquor has so much sugar in it. Basically drinking sugar and alcohol, which are basically 2 poisons. So I personally don't drink brown liquor for that reason, but your tequilas, your vodkas, shots only, lemon juice, or club soda, lime juice, lemon juice, vodka, there you go. Really only need 2 minimum. You don't need a lot. I personally was somebody who drank a lot of Long Island's, which is brown and white liquor mixed in a whole bunch of like liqueurs and sugars and things like that, which it was thebomb.com, tasted so good and got you there that quick. But I'm pretty sure it had almost like 500 calories in that drink, at least. And drinking the Long Island, I'm pretty sure you had some wings and fries with it. Like, what you doing? You didn't ate and drank 2,000 calories right there, not including everything else you had that day. So I recommend drinking to a minimum. Like, Shots only. If you can't do shots, lime juice, lemon juice, club soda, that's it. I try to limit my alcohol use because alcohol, once again, is a poison. And as much as we like to celebrate and use liquor as something to kind of toast to, it's something that's really killing us slowly. And not only is it killing us slowly, actually adding on to the weight that you already have. It's giving you brain fog, you can't function properly, and just a whole bunch of other symptoms and things that it comes with. It's really not worth it. Like, we have a good time with liquor for a short period of time, but long term, it's not worth it. Now, my fifth tip kind of brings it all together. You have to learn how to say no. No, I don't want to go get no sweet treat. No, I don't want no ice cream. No, I don't want to go get bottles in the section. No, I don't want to go to brunch and then go to the club and drink some more. No, you got to say no, because people will enable you, okay? People are not thinking about their goals. They're not thinking about losing weight because either A, they don't have to, or B, they just have a body that just doesn't gain weight. Everybody has that friend who can just stay the same, eat whatever and stay the same. Then the friend is the one that can't eat whatever and lose weight. So you have to learn to say no, because while they want to go get something sweet after dinner, you got goals to meet. You gotta say no, sis or bro. You gotta say no. It's not worth it. It's not worth what you'll feel in the morning, let alone what you'll feel in about 10 days when you're like, oh my God, the scale didn't go down. The scale is staying the same, or the scale went up. You don't want to have that feeling of regret of, man, I shouldn't have ate that ice cream 2 weekends in a row, or I shouldn't have ate pizza 5 times this week. You have to learn to say no. It's definitely a time for everything, and you'll know when that moment is, because you'll be like, okay, yeah, I've been doing great this week. I've been hitting all my meal plans. I've been doing all my workouts. I've been getting my walks in. I can have a sweet treat, or I can have a little shot to go. But if you know you ain't been doing right, you know you ain't been living right, why are you saying yes? Learn how to say no. It's your body. You have to live in it. So if you're gonna let someone else control what you have going on in your body, we have bigger issues. But learn to say no. It's gonna be your best friend long term. So to wrap this video up in a nice little bow, we'll go through the list again. Number 1 is lifestyle. Making sure you're making this a routine and a habit in your day-to-day life going forward, all throughout your life. Number 2 is eating in moderation. Making sure you're hitting all your meal plans before you decide to go eat out. Number 3, the best type of exercise is walking. If you can go out for a 30-minute walk every single day at minimum, you're already ahead of the curve. Number 4, alcohol. Keep it to a minimum. Shots only, no brown liquor. And number 5, learn how to say no. Say no to those sweet treats. Say no to the alcohol. Say no to the bottomless mimosas. Say no to the fried chicken on a Friday. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you'd like to see in the next video.